My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Jivanmukti Viveka. In today's session, we are taking up the topic of Ati Varnashrami. Ati Varnashrami means beyond 4 stages of life. Swami Vidyaranya's Jivanmukti Viveka is covering various aspects of enlightenment, Jivanmukti. So far, we have covered different aspects of an enlightened being. So let us look at what all we have covered so far. The aspects of a Jivan Mukta or enlightened being are covered in various dimensions. For example, so far we looked at Jivan Mukta from different perspective. So it's like this, okay? We have seen a film commentary. This actor, okay, his different aspects of his personality told. He in childhood he was like that, okay? In when he goes to a shopping complex, how he behaves. When he interacts with fans, how he behaves. So various angles of the various views of a film actors are shown. Similarly, cricket match, various aspects of cricket match is shown from this angle, that angle, right? Many angles it's shown, so that we get a bigger picture of a Jivan Mukta, bigger picture of anything in life, right? So a Jivan Mukta is very difficult for a common man to understand. Almost impossible for a Jivan Mukta is beyond the comprehensions of the mind. From the body and mind. Common people. For that, Jivan Mukta has to be told in different angles, different viewpoints. Are you getting what I'm saying? See, even when you go for a when you go for a marriage photograph, so marriage photograph of the boy or girl from this angle, that angle, this angle has to be taken to understand much better way. Like the Jivan Mukta has to be told in many angles for us to understand. Otherwise, it's very difficult to understand. This purpose, the whole purpose is to understand Jivan Mukta. It's very difficult to comprehend for a common man how Jivan Mukta is. So far, what we have covered? We have covered Jivan Mukta from different angles, right? The angles which were covered so far is first is called Sthita Prajna, or one who is established in truth. So this is the angle from establishment in the truth, how he behaves, how he lives. So then we another angle we covered is bhakta, devotee. Jivanmukta is a devotee, bhakta. So then we have covered another dimension of Jivanmukta is called gunatita. Sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, beyond 3 gunas. Then next aspect of Jivanmukta is covered as Brahmana, one who is established in Brahman. Today we are covering Ativarnashrami, or somebody who has gone beyond 4 stages of life. See what all aspects are covered here. Sthita Prajna is Dukeshu Anadigmanaha, the internal balanced state of the mind. The state of the mind is covered. Gunatita is about gunas, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Sattoguna, one who has gone beyond the 3 gunas. Devotee means how he has a devotion or connection to the world as divine. And Brahmana means he himself is Brahman. And Ativarnashrami means beyond the 4 stages of life. See here, what is special here? So far what we have covered is various inner and outer qualities. Here we are covering Varnashrama, means stages of life, householder and that life here covering. Enlightened being. As we have seen earlier, there are 7 stages of enlightenment: Shubhecha, Vicharana, Tanumanasi, Sattopadi, Asamasakti, Padartha, Bhavani, Turega. We are speaking of somebody who has stage 4 and beyond. Somebody has gone through stage 4 and beyond. His life we are covering in various dimensions. Please understand, without the help of scriptures, it's impossible to understand Sthita Prajna. So now let us understand what is Varnashrama. There are 4 stages of life: Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. There are 4 stages in life. And there are 4 Varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Now, Brahmacharya means a student life. Here is a certain, and Grahastha means married life. Vanaprastha means retired life, and Sannyasa means monk. Now, all these 4 stages of life have a dharma to follow, have a order to follow. They have to do in certain way, because these people, if they don't follow dharma, so these people, they have to follow dharma specified for their stage of life, ashrama. Stage of life is called ashrama. And Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra is what we call as professions. So each of the professions have a dharma, professional dharma. Okay. So Varna and Ashrama dharma is there. Right? Nobody can violate Varna and Ashrama dharma. They have to follow it. The Brahmana has to do Varna, Brahmana has to do puja, he should know Veda mantra. Nobody can claim he is a Brahmana unless he knows Veda mantra and puja. A Kshatriya should be well versed in war, how to fight a war, and he should know how to protect people. A Vaishya should know how to do business, and Shudra should be able to service. So these are the dharma. Each of them have dharma. They cannot violate. A Brahmana cannot behave like a Kshatriya. Kshatriya cannot behave like a Brahmana. A Vaishya cannot behave like a Kshatriya. Because it comes from the guna and karma. Guna means inborn urge. All of us have an inborn urge. Okay. Inborn means what you call as aptitude and profession. So if somebody has an aptitude, he will shine in the profession. For example, a musician will shine in the music profession. He will be very poor performer as a bank clerk. So guna, karma, vivaksha means aptitude and professions are matching. And when they match, they have to perform their duties, dharma. Right? So ashrama means there are 4 stages of life: Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. There are 4 stages of life. Now these are stages. Brahmacharya means he is a student. Now what's the dharma of a student? He has to study. He should not spend time on anything else. He has to learn karma yoga. He has to learn upasana. And he has to live a brahmacharya, means life for realizing God. Brahman means God. Brahmacharya means life for life dedicated to God. Grahastha means somebody who is married and who does the pancha yadna, 5 yadnas daily. Deva yadna, Pitra yadna, Manushya yadna, Bhuta yadna, Rishi yadna, and earns for a livelihood in a rightful way. Vanaprastha means retired. Somebody lives in a forest like me. See, I'm living in a forest. Background. So forest, it's a retired life. In retired life, they have a dharma. They have to teach people. And sannyasi means dedicated to God. Okay. Sannyasi should not have more than 1 day's livelihood meal in his. He should not have store anything. He should not store money. He should not use. He should use only minimal clothes. So each of the ashrama have a dharma. Each of the varna they have a dharma. Dharma means what they have to follow. So now 4 stages of life are called ashrama. Ashrama means what? Shrama means tiredness, stress. When there is no stress, it's called ashrama. A grahastha life is full of stress if they don't follow the dharma. If grahastha husband and wife follow the dharma, the life will be bliss, not a stress. That's the meaning of ashrama. A brahmachari student life is stress, full of stress. Provided if he dedicates his life for living a life according to God, which means karma yoga and upasana, he'll be free from stress. Right? That's why it's called ashrama. Ashrama means stress-free life. Now, is student life stress-free today? Too much stress. People commit suicide. Is married life stressful? Married life is not stressful because they are not following the dharma of their ashrama. So now, Atita Ashrami means enlightened being. He is Atita Varna and Ashrama. He has gone beyond Varna and Ashrama. He is enlightened. Varna, Ashrama, Dharma does not apply to him. None of the Varna, the Ashrama, Dharmas does not apply. But he may follow. That's different. He does not need to follow any Varna, Ashrama, Dharma because he has gone beyond. It's like this. A student is studying. If he is studying, he has to study the subjects as per the section, as per the class. In that particular class, what is subject? And he has to wear a dress, specific dress, uniform. But after he graduates, no dress code, nothing applies to him. So this Atita, enlightened being or Jivanmukta, he is Atita Varna Ashrami. Both Varna and Ashrama is gone beyond. No rules will apply to him. But he may follow the rules voluntarily. To help, to guide the society, he may follow. Does not mean that he has to follow the rules. His study is over. He is already passed out, graduate. Is that clear? Now, what is special about Atita Varna Ashrami? In each Varna Ashrama, there is a guru. Brahmacharya Ashrama, there is a guru. Grahastha Ashrama, there is a guru. Vanaprastha, there is a guru. Sannyasa Ashrama, there is a guru. Sannyasi guru also. Okay. Atita Varna Ashrami is guru of all gurus. He is beyond all gurus. All gurus of Grahastha Guru, Vanaprastha Guru, Sannyasi Guru, all of them do namaskara to Atita Varnashrami because he is guru of all gurus. He has already graduated. Whereas these people are still studying for moksha. Is that clear? So, Atita Varnashrami or Jivanmukta is guru for all gurus. He is beyond all gurus. He is guru for all. He is guide for all of them. And he has no rules to follow. He is free from all the rules. So for understanding this Atita Varnashrami, I will tell a story. The story of Sri Shankaracharya. Sri Shankara was traveling in Kashi. Then he comes across one Chandala. Chandala means one who eats the dogs. Sri Shankaracharya says, move away. Because those days, Shankaracharya has taken bath in Ganga and coming on the banks. And he is not supposed to touch, because he is taken a holy bath. He is not supposed to touch anybody, especially the Chandala. Chandala is actually dirty. He eats a dog's meat. Then Chandala says, whom are you telling move away? Are you telling the body to move away? I am not the body. Are you telling the mind to move away? I am not the mind. Are you telling the Atma to move away? I am not the Atma. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the intellect. I am Atma. Whom are you telling to move? Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanannane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I am pure consciousness. Shankaracharya suddenly wakes up. He realizes this Chandala is none other than Shiva. Shiva himself has come in the form of Shankaracharya to teach him. At that time, Sri Shankara composes a beautiful poem called Manisha Panchakam. Only 5 slokas are there in that. About Atma-dhyana. So, see, here we have to understand. Even a pure, absolute Advaita Dhyani, Shankara also thinks Chandala should not be touched. Shankara is Advaita Dhyana. Other than Brahman, nobody is there. Even he gets momentarily feeling that Chandala should not be touched. So now, what has happened here? A Chandala is recognized by body. But Atma has pure. Atma is always pure. Right? So this Manisha Panchakam is very useful for us to understand who is Atita Varnashrami. Let us understand the characteristics of Atita Varnashrami. So now, first characteristic of Atita Varnashrami, he is not a seeker. He is not seeking truth. Varna, ashrama, brahmacharya, grahastha, vanapastha, sannyasa. They are looking for moksha. They are working for moksha. They are work in progress. Brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, shudra, they are work in progress. Atita Varnashrami or Jivanmukta is work completed. So now he is not a human being at all. He is Brahman himself. To call him human being is wrong. He is Brahman appearing through human body. Human body that we can see, but he is not human being. Such a person is called Atitashram. Second aspect is he is Brahman only. Okay. Now the question may come: is he Brahman or is he like Brahman? Right? We can say, see, he is like a god-like man. Yeah, he is a godly man. Okay, we can give a comparison to God. He is not like Brahman. He is Brahman. Brahmavit, Brahmayo bhavati. No, Brahman becomes Brahman only. Then why he has become Brahman? Jiva, Ishvara, Ekatvam. He has realized the oneness between the Jiva and Ishvara. Individual consciousness, universal consciousness, he has realized oneness. How did he realize that? He realized through Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, and Seva. By purifying. He has realized the oneness between the Jiva and Ishvara. So now another important characteristic of a Jivanmukta, he is beyond all stages of life, beyond all Varna and Ashrama. None of the dharmas apply to him, but he can follow dharma for Loka Kalyana. Right? And he has gone beyond waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. He is beyond, he is Turiya. Now, why he is beyond cash, beyond Varna and Ashrama? What is Varna? Varna means Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Right? It is a profession. Varna means aptitude and profession. So a Gnani, you are also not a profession. So you say, I am engineer. How did you become engineer? You are engineering is a profession you do. You are not an engineer. Forget about Gnani, right? I am a mother. So your mother is a role to play. You are not the mother. We are confusing ourselves with the profession and role. So Gnani is not free from this confusion. He is not a profession. Even if he teaches teaches as guru, he knows he is not a guru. Okay, that's a profession wise. Varna, he is free. Ashrama means brahmacharya, grahastha, vanapastha, sannyasa. These are stages of life. Somebody who all the stages of life are required, like a learning process for moksha, liberation. He is free from stages of life also. He is already moksha. He is already in moksha. Then sun shines. Sun shines and sunlight spreads all over the world. Everywhere it goes. All living beings, plants, animals, human beings, they will prosper in that sunlight. They'll get sunlight. Sunlight shines uniformly everywhere. Sun doesn't say, no, this is a sinner, this is a saint, this is a good man, this is a bad man. I'll give some more light to him. No, sun is impartial. He shines. Similarly, the grace of a Gnani, the grace of enlightened wisdom is given to all. There's no differentiation at all. And the whole world benefits with the presence of Gnani. Many people get benefited. So how is he? He feels the oneness with the universe. He feels with the oneness with the universe. He is not feeling universe as separate. When we started, Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya. Jagat, world of name and form is Mithya. Brahman is real. After realization, world is also Brahman. World is not different from Brahman. How? A gold ornament is not different from gold. Like that, the world of name and form is nothing but Brahman only. So he sees Brahman everywhere and he is Brahman. The world of name and form is an illusion. The name and form, if you take it as real, it's an illusion. If you take the underlying reality, it's Brahman. If you take necklace as a reality, there's illusion. Gold necklace is reality because gold is the underlying reality. Somebody goes to a shopkeeper, give me a necklace. Oh, take this necklace. It's 400 grams of gold. No, I don't want gold. I give you necklace. There's no necklace without gold. The gold necklace is the reality. The world is not there without Brahman. The Brahman appearance as a world. So the appearance is unreal. So he respects all. He has respect and love for all. His love is uniform for all. How? Because he sees the one in all. That's called Sarva Bhutatma. He sees the self in all the living beings. Sarva Bhutatma. Sees the self only in all the living beings. Means the God in all the living beings he sees. That's why he respects and loves all. Now, what has changed before in 4 Varna and Ashrama to Ati Varnashrami or enlightened being? What is the change? World itself, the sense organs don't change. Sense organs show the same world. Sense organs show the same world. No change in sense organ. But something has happened deep inside. That's called Jnana Chakshu, the eye of wisdom. The intuition has opened fully. That's called Pradna. Intuitively, he sees the same world, but he sees as Brahman. And he sees the same world, and name and form is unreal for him. Both simultaneously. Name and form is unreal, but Brahman is real because of intuition. Name and form through sense organs is unreal because of intuition. So, unreality and reality appear together. Like if you say rope and snake, earlier I saw a snake, I got afraid. Then I realized it was rope. Okay. So then there's no rope, there's snake. But now when I see the rope, snake, I see the snake which is illusion, and I know it's a rope also, even though I can't see the rope. So intuitive eyes called Gnana Chakshu or third eye tells him the reality, or Charma Chakshu gives him the unreality. Both he knows simultaneously. Then waking world is like a dream, is a product of Maya. The waking world, what we see, is a product of Maya. For a Gnani, Ativarnashrami, Atita Varnashrami, the working world is unreal. But Brahman behind the working world is real. So now caste, we heard story of Shankaracharya with the Chandala. Now when you say caste, a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, it is related to body. Is born in Brahmin family, as born in Kshatriya family. It is related to body. What body has to do with Atma? Nothing. Atma is unaffected. Like an actor when he plays the role of a beggar or a policeman or a rich man, actor is not affected. The role is affected. Similarly, Atma, when he plays various roles, Atma is not at all affected. And because he realizes all the roles are played by Atma, he is not affected by the roles which are played. Now, Atma is not available to sense organs. Because Atma alone plays all the roles, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, but Atma is not affected by any roles. So, a Gnani knows Atma alone is playing the role. He is able to see the play of Atma in all the roles. Self is beyond identification. Self is not the body, not the mind, not the intellect. It's pure existence consciousness. It is not doer. There's no doership for Atma. It's not non-enjoyer also. The doership and enjoyership belongs to the mind, the ego. Atma is free from ego also. Now, why there is a identification? Why there is a confusion? Why there is a people are confused? See what happens when the sun is reflected in water. Sun is reflected in pond, lake, well, everywhere. When the water shakes, the image shakes. The sun appears to be shaking because sun is the reflection there in the water. Similarly, each body-mind complex is made up of sattva guna, rajoguna, tamoguna. These gunas change. In the changing guna, Atma also appears to be changing. Are you getting one analogy? Sunshine in the ocean appears to be changing, moving because of water is moving. Reflection appears to be moving. Sun appears to be moving, reflected sun. But original sun, nothing has happened. Similarly, the reflection in the body, Chidabhasa, appears to be changing because of the guna, sattva guna, rajoguna, tamoguna. Nothing has happened to Atma. So this changing reflection is the cause of confusion. People are confused. They identify with the changing reflection. So I see you. You are angry. Okay. Such an angry. Why are you angry with me today? I didn't do anything. You are angry because your Rajoguna has come. Okay. I don't know what you ate in the morning. Your Rajoguna is so dominant. You are angry with me. Coming inside room, you are angry. What happened to you? Okay. Your consciousness appears to be angry. Atma appears to be angry. Atma is not angry. The reflected consciousness, Chidabhasa in the body, appears to be angry. Reflection. You're really, nothing has happened to you. Real Atma, nothing has happened. Then, the ashrama, all these roles, right? The Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Forget Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Today's world, engineer, doctor, policeman, thief, all those things are the roles played. The roles played are superimposed on the Atma. Atma is none of this. Like an actor plays the role of a beggar. The actor is not a beggar. Actor plays the role of a policeman. Actor is not a policeman. The role is superimposed on the actor. Then what happens to the such a soul? The Vedaha bhavanti avedaha. What you call as Vedas, you have to strictly follow. All 4 Varna and Ashrama, you have to follow Vedas. Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they have to follow the prescription in Vedas. You have to live like this. For Gnani, Veda bhavanti aveda. Means Vedas are not required. See, you need to study all the books up to until a point you pass the examination. After the examination is passed, whatever, you'll throw out the books. Over. Job is over. Gnani, he has passed the exam. Vedas are books required till you pass the exam of life called enlightenment. After that, it's gone. Nothing is required. So there is a story of a Zen monk. The Zen monk, okay, he studied 30 years, he struggled for enlightenment. He studied all the scriptures very thoroughly, he studied. And one day he got enlightened. Then he starts laughing. He comes to the ashram and burns all the books. All the books are job is over. Burns all the books. Nothing is required. Right? Then he starts laughing. All these days I was just like a fool. I was going through all these books. Okay? Enlightenment is so simple. He keeps on laughing. That's why that person is called Laughing Buddha. You can see Laughing Buddha statue like this. Atmadana. After Atmadana, Vedaha bhavanti avedaha. Vedas are no use. Upanishads are no use. What is the use of a science textbook for a person who has become scientist? See, another way of saying it like this. You want to go to a place, you need a roadmap. You want to take a roadmap. Okay, carefully. You reach the destination. After reaching destination, roadmap is not required, no? So you go in Bangalore, you have to go to some place. Then you will put a Google auntie. I want to go to Sadashiv Nagar. So Google auntie will tell, take a left turn, right turn, right turn. Then when you reach, Google auntie is not required. Like that. Vedas are no more required after you reach, after you get enlightenment. So that's why, if you see the picture of Dattatreya, 4 dogs are following Dattatreya. 4 dogs. These 4 dogs are Vedas. Vedas follow Adnani. Whereas Adnani has to follow the Vedas like a dog. You have to follow very faithfully Vedas. So all the ordinary, Adnani is never confused. He is very clear. He knows the Brahman. He is aware as a Brahman. Like a woman, when he goes to office, she will never forget she's a mother. So Gnani is always Brahman. He doesn't forget. No, one day, oh, I forgot today I'm a Brahman. No, I became something else. Nothing like that. Adnanis cannot understand a state of Adnani at all. Very difficult. A Gnani may be living near you, in front of you, behind you. You will never be able to understand because Adnanis look at a person from a body point of view. So Gnani is Brahman, you can't recognize unless you are an evolved soul. The Jnana is because of the third eye. There's a third eye shown in the head of Shiva. There's no physical eye. Okay? The third eye is eye of wisdom. Jnana Chakshu. The intuition is opened. Intuitively, you know Brahman everywhere. For a Adnani, all the people, common people, waking state is very real. They think this is real. They are very active. For Adnani, waking state is unreal. He knows it's Maya. And deep sleep is a state of bliss. He knows, like deep sleep, he is connected to self all the time. He is like a fully waking sleep all the time. What is the nature of the self, Atma? Formless. Free. There is no impurity at all. There is no duality. One who has realized this is called, realized the Atma, pure, without limitation. In Sachidananda Swarupa, he is called Ati Varnashrami, Atita Varnashrami, means he has gone beyond 4 stages of Varnashrama. He is the perfect Guru. He is the Sadguru. He is Guru of all Gurus. Sadguru means Guru for all Gurus. So this, somebody was attained this while alive, is called Jivanmukta. How did he attain it? Through study of scriptures, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, Seva. He is called Jivanmukta. He is called Atita Varnashrami. He is called Stita Pradna. He is called Gunatita. The same name are given to, different names are given for the same being. Any questions from anybody on Zoom? Katyayani, Kaumari, Gayatri.
ಏನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು.
One minute, I am not able to hear you. Yes, Katyayani.
ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು.
ಒಬ್ಬ ಜೀವನ್ ಮುಕ್ತನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಹುಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಕಡೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾಣದೆ ಹೇಗೆ. ಎಸ್ ನರಸಿಂಹಮೂರ್ತಿ.
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Prabhuji, this question is regarding this four ashrama atitatva. Is it applicable to Vidvat Sannyasa to be specific stage 7 only, or is it applicable to Vividisha?
Four afterwards.
Okay. The reason I asked this question is in Vividisha Sannyasa, one has the household responsibilities.
Not necessary. He may take up, but doesn't mean that he has to have.
Yeah.
Atita Varnashrami does not have any responsibility, but he may play the responsibility. Right? Kamar, yes, any questions?
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Prabhuji, wonderful to understand from various angles. The Ati Varnashrami.
Atita Varnashrami.
Atita Varnashrami is a new word. Before we understood everything about the fourth stage.
Atita Varnashrami is from societal angle, society's point of view.
Society's point of view.
Right. See, we analyze the film actor in various roles, various angles we'll analyze. A sportsman will analyze from various angles. Politicians will understand various angles. Like that, we are not Jivanmukta, we are trying to understand from various angles.
Right, Prabhuji. It's really very, very interesting. There are always the main phase which have been corrupted, and we've broken it into various other phases. Like when we refer to Turiya, that is the stage. But then we are referring to other stages just to understand it again from viewpoint, so that we start somewhere and we understand the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So that's really amazing. Didn't know about this word and understood the meaning today. There is a question which has been lingering since the previous session about Gunatita.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you about this.
Yeah.
So if we look, for example, and we map it like Chinmaya Mission does, from the unconditioned experience, then there are the vasanas, then we get into the subject of experience via body, mind, intellect. Now, when we refer to Gunatita, or the gunas to begin with, are they the agency behind the vasanas? Because what is the first thing that happens? Is it the gunas that give rise to the vasanas, or the agency for the vasanas is the gunas?
No. Actually, gunas are the Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Satoguna. They compel you to activity. Activity will bring karma phala. Karma phala becomes vasana, impression.
Okay.
So gunas drive you. Gunas are the basic motive forces which drive you.
Okay. Now, gunas, they are not bad per se. They are the ones that, for example, Tamoguna is important.
There's nothing bad or good about it. They're all qualities of nature.
Right. So Prakriti has those qualities embedded in us so that we can either transcend that or go as per that.
Correct. So Tamoguna is neither bad or good. Tamoguna causes you laziness. And laziness is required for you sleeping. No, you're in for sleep also.
Right.
No?
Right, Prabhuji. And then to
Okay.
wake up, then there is the
When we
Rajaguna.
wake up, the tamaguna is a problem.
Yes,
Are we clear?
yes, yes, Prabhuji.
The gunas are required at the right time. Tamaguna is required to go to sleep. If Rajaguna is there in sleep, you can't get sleep. You'll get
Don't
very
get it,
restless.
Right, Prabhuji.
And when you are studying, Sattva is required. And when you are doing active, Rajaguna is required.
True,
So
Prabhuji.
these gunas are, they change, keep on changing. Right? Gradually, a person will become more and more sattvic and go beyond gunas.
Thank you, Prabhuji. And thank you for the Manisha Panchakam also.
Yeah.
This was fantastic.
Yes, Vaniji. Any questions, Purnima?
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
So this Varnatita sannyasi ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅತೀತಾಶ್ರಮಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅತೀತಾಶ್ರಮಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಉಪದೇಶ ಸಾರ ನಾವು ಮನನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ವರ್ಷ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೃತ್ಯಮಸ್ತಿ ಕಿಂ ಸ್ವಸ್ಥಿತಿಂ ತತಃ ಯತಃ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಏನ್ ಉಳ್ದಿದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೋ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್. ಕೃತ್ಯಮಸ್ತಿ ಕಿಂ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
Yes, Purnima, any questions?
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om. Vani, sorry. Vani, any questions?
It was very nice, Prabhuji. No questions.
Upanishads are a fan of Jivanmukti. They'll tell fan from Jivanmukti from various angles. Like sportsmen have told in many angles. Upanishads only tell Jivanmukti in many angles.
Like a 360-degree
360 view of Jivanmukti.
Hologram is emerging, Prabhuji, but for us, it had already emerged also.
Without this 360 angle, you can't understand Jivanmukti.
Yes. Very nice, Prabhuji.
Okay. So, any other question? Anybody else? Any questions? Kanti, Satyavati?
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om.
Prashna illa. That's what Guna, as Komariji was asking, you were also telling, all the three has to be there.
But right time. Right time. Wrong time is the problem. When you are studying, Rajaguna is gone.
Balance agodu and finally transcending. That is all.
Correct.
Very nice, Guruji. Thank you.
Yes, Gayatri, any questions? Gayatri, do you have any questions? Okay. If there are no questions, we'll close for the day. And at 11 o'clock, we'll start Kannada in the same Zoom session. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyek Jyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. With that, we'll close at 11 o'clock, Kannada session.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Gayatri, can you stop?
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om. Hari Om, Guruji. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Stopping. ಇದೆಲ್ಲವ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ